Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook. Get a sign-up bonus of 200% up to $25,000 when joining today. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply.
Vote for IFL in this year's Sports Podcast Awards. Go to www.sportspodcastgroup.com and vote for us in Best Combat Sports Podcast and the Diverse Voices Awards categories. IFL Pod, available across all major streaming platforms now.
This is COLM McGuigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Tommy Mccarthy in Belfast, Ireland. Tommy, massive fight for you. I just want to talk to you first of all. You've got your mates in the corner this time around. You've went back to the beginning. What does that feel like for you? And does it fill you with confidence because you know your mates so well and they know you so well?
Yeah, a lot of people are going, is it the right move to have your friends training you? But it is 100% the right move, because this isn't just like my mates, associates. This is my lifelong friends who grew up together. And, Paddy Gall, Commonwealth Games gold medalist, and, had an extensive career as a pro for the championship level all around the world, from America to India, everywhere as a professional. And Mark Ginley, another one of my long-term friends who I grew up with, he was a professional, extensive career too, amateur and pro, and Irish international as an amateur. So these guys are people who I've trained with growing up, so they know what I'm capable of. They've seen me from. We all kind of started boxing at the same time, so they know what I can do. So in the gym, if I'm slacking, they say, "Tommy, fuck's sake, let's go." Like they won't tolerate anything below what my level is, what they know my level is. So there's no hiding places.
When did you first hear of this potential bout against Chev Clarke? Because probably would have been before Christmas. Did you get to enjoy your Christmas even?
Yeah, I was enjoying Christmas. I'm an early celebrator. So as soon as it hit January 1st, I was like, let's go. This is the season. Maybe even late November. But I think it was probably about the week before Christmas, and I got a phone call saying the fight with Chev Clarke's here if you want it. I was like, how long is it? I was like, it's about 5 weeks. It's going, fuck it, let's go. So we just started training straight away. I got a phone call that morning, started training that evening.
In terms of Chev Clarke and what he brings to the table, he's obviously still a novice pro, hasn't fought at the level you have yet, is trying to jump to that level now. How do you believe this fight is won and lost for you, Tommy, on Saturday night?
I just need to do what I've been working on in the last 5 weeks. And it's just basic, simple boxing. I have all the advantages: experience, height, reach. I have been around the block, as they say. So as long as I just do what I can do, I'm going to win this fight. And if I don't show up and don't perform, then I'll lose. So this is all on me.
Just speaking to you, you seem a bit revitalised. Is this Tommy Mccarthy 2.0 on Saturday night? Is this a new, fresh stage of your career and the final song as such? The Last Dance?
The Last Dance? It's not the last dance yet. But now I am revitalised. As anyone who knows me has known, I haven't really wanted to box the last year and a half. I've been doing stand-up comedy. I've been doing my podcast. Make sure you check it out, Whiskey and Wait, on all streaming platforms. But yeah, boxing was like the least of my worries. And linking up with the lads, that's just got my mojo back, and I want to do it. I want to do it for all of us too, because the lads we want a trip. We want Vegas, or we want Saudi or Dubai or something. So I'm doing it for the lads.
All being well, on Saturday night you get the hand raised against Chev Clarke. Who do you want next, Tommy? Who's the names out there? You speak about Vegas, you speak about Saudi. Who's the names in the division that you've got your eye on?
Well, I'm sure boxing fans will know that last summer I signed a contract to fight Arsenal Goulamarian for the WBA world title. We had the date September 30th. Everything was all signed on my side, and he had a dispute with his manager and promotional team, so everything crumbled. And that would have been the fourth time that I was scheduled to fight Goulamarian for the world title. So this fight's for the Intercontinental. That'll put me back up in the rankings, top 10 with the WBA. So I think that's the obvious fight to make. But I want any of the big names. After this fight, I want to fight in one of these Saudi shows or in America. I've always loved to fight in, Madison Square Garden or Vegas. That would just be like unreal. So after this, I want a big fight. Doesn't matter, any one of them, or Jake Paul. Jake Paul's whether you want to admit it or not, Jake Paul's the biggest name in the cruiserweight division.
Is this an official call out for Jake Paul, Tommy? Look down that camera and tell him what you want.
Jake, let's do it, baby. Because Eddie Hearn had said in the past about Jake fighting Chev. So I would Chev, may as well fight Tommy Mac. He's a YouTuber doing boxing. I'm a boxer doing YouTube now, so we'll fight for the YouTube title of the world.
2 more from me, right? Just before, people probably won't know this, but you went out to Australia last summer, maybe?
Yeah,
about a year ago, May time, and you spent some time with Jai Apatai. He brought you in as a sparring partner. Talk to me about that experience and also how good Jai Apatai really is.
Yeah, well, Jai Apatai is the genuine article. It was mad. Like I said, I hadn't really been wanting to box, and then we were trying to. My manager was trying to get me big fights because I was saying I don't want to box. I want to do small hall. I want to do anything unless it's for the big time. And he went, "You're not going to believe this. Jai Apatai needs sparring, and they're going to fly out to Australia. He says, you're the luckiest boxer in the world." So went out to the Gold Coast Surfers Paradise, and Jai's team, all legends. His manager Mick, absolute legend. They just treated me so well, and Jai, Australian boxing isn't really held in high regard in Ireland, so I didn't really know what to expect. I knew Jai had extensive amateur career and Olympian and world youth champion and all that stuff. But when I went out and sparred with him, I was like, "Yep, this guy's got it." And at that time, so now he's burst on this scene. He's like a household name in boxing. But in May, nobody knew who he was, and I was going, "This is a disgrace. This guy is the best cruiserweight in the world." Like me and him went for a drink, at the end of the camp. And we had to stand in the lane. The bouncers were like, they had us in the lane. And I went up. It's me, lads, is that old fucking Jai Apatai stand down there? Number 1 cruiserweight in the world. And the bouncer was like, "Nah, mate." But I guarantee now they'll be fucking putting them in the VIP. But now it was a great experience, and I'm happy to see Jai doing the business now.
Well, Tommy, last one for me before I let you go. We'll catch up again this fight week. But Fury fights Usyk in a few weeks in Saudi Arabia. How do you think that one goes?
I always thought Fury was the winner. Like Usyk is a better boxer. He's the best boxer in the world, right? But the size of Fury is just, you can't rule out it's such a major factor. But when I seen Usyk fighting Joshua, because I thought Joshua would have beat Usyk as well, but he seems to be able to deal with the size difference and the height difference. Like that seems to be an issue with him. So it's an interesting fight. I'm leaning towards Fury, but I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk won.
Well, Tommy, just before I let you go, plug your podcast here. Tell people about it. Tell people who you've had on and why they should tune in.
Listen to me, folks. Whiskey and Wit, #1 podcast in the country, top 5 in the city. That one made a man over your heads. It's a joke. But listen, we are flying. Me and Tyrone McKenna. We've had the creme de la creme of the guests. that are available in this country. Now we're going to start branching out, need to get in some firing ass. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. It's on all streaming platforms. We're loving it. And before I go, COLM, Tony Bellew got picked up by Creed on AFL. I'm ready for Creed 4. Somebody come at me, bro.
Tommy McCarthy, always a pleasure, mate.
I'm fine.